How about now? There. Oh, it was muted for some reason. Um, how was your day? I. Oh yeah, we're doing a puzzle. Oh boy, that's a great way to start the game. Then I just want to get in here. Can I just break it open?
Do you have any idea what the code might be?
No. So we should probably see if Marianne hid anything before we go trying to guess.
Wandered around the city with my friend. Fun. Today. I didn't really do much today. See, I've been feeling more like overstimulated and moody than usual lately. Because I think girl problems. And like, which sucks because I went to a trampoline park yesterday and it was like, I couldn't. I had like these random bursts of energy where I would jump and then I'd be like, I can't be, like, I want to be alone. Like, it was so annoying. And volunteered in a non-profit vegan restaurant. Nice. I just had Easy Mac. I don't think that's vegan, but okay. I'm just excited. I have the rest of this week, and then I have finals next week, and then on Tuesday I come back to home. Okay, the way they walk is so annoying in this game.
Yeah, it's from the story where the goblins tricked the Mad Hunter.
It looks like it, but it's different, right?
Ugh.
Can you check the book? The goblins trick the Mad Hunter.
Okay, spot the differences.
Oh, okay, the goblins.
It moves. Oh, some of these parts are buttons. Huh. Maybe not, but the title is different.
Oh.
It's not the same title, so I guess that counts as a difference.
I get it. Okay, so these trees.
Huh. No goblins.
Yeah. In the original, the goblins
Was there a lady there? No,
managed to save
The princess is running away from the Mad Hunter.
who was sent by the Gold Lady.
The Mad Hunter still has two hands here.
So this was either before the Gold Lady cut off his other one, or after he earned it back?
Which either makes it before most of the stories, or after.
Yeah. At some point when she would
Why do you think she added that castle in the background?
see the color of the flag, it could be her mother.
That's it.
Ooh!
Whoa.
What's
I
in
want
there?
something like this in my room. This is where I put all my what's it? All my soda cans so my roommates can steal them. Okay, oh my god.
Pictures, letters. Have you ever seen
can't-
any of these?
All the pictures of Marianne I've ever seen were...
Could this guy have been any more cryptic?
Dude! I was in the middle of reading that. I can't do this anymore. You deserve better than cliche bullshit. Cliche bullshit, like, it's not you, it's me. But the truth is, it's all just been too much to deal with, and I've realized I'm just not ready. Maybe if we could have dealt with this all on our own without your mom constantly putting pressure on us, that would be convenient. Things would have been different, but the damage is done and probably too late for that now. I'm sorry, you're an amazing person, and you made me a better man. I hate myself for doing this, but I feel like we're both better off apart. There I go with the cliches again. Please don't ever stop being anymore. And who you are. Here, but I'm gone. Brent. Alright, Brent.
Could this guy have been any more cryptic? You think the guy with her is Brent? From the letter?
I would guess so.
I don't know, but he looks like a normie.
Did you know she studied engineering?
No. It looks like she changed her major to visual arts.
I don't
Wow,
think she
that's
actually got it
very
changed.
different.
The paper's not signed and it's
Better
all
than
wrinkled.
this.
Like someone tried to throw it away.
Am I alright? Yeah, I'm good. I'm just tired. I'm not really sure.
Oh, poor thing.
Why would she keep an old drawing of a pet in here?
I would keep an old drawing of it. Well, maybe not in a secret little compartment then.
The gold lady. That was definitely her mom.
So, did Marianne grow up kinda rich?
That's what I was gonna
Maybe.
say.
Would have been nice to have some of that. Wow, I don't think I've ever seen a picture of her that young.
I think that's her mom in the background.
Her mom looks very disinterested.
Tyler, see that little light? I think we need to solve this one next.
Fantastic. Oh, I can imagine how hot it is up here. Not only does it, we got all these lights and... Okay. The cruel parents kept her locked away in the musty palace. In their musty palace. That's rude.
There's the gold lady again. She's all over the board. There was a figure of her in that stash by the Mad Hunter painting, right?
Oh, yeah.
So maybe all of this is related to what we found in there.
Okay, wait. It says O there, so that's probably part of the...
I don't get this one.
No, I didn't ask.
What's the deal with the tiara?
No clue. The princess never wore a tiara in any of the drawings Marianne did with us.
We'll do that later. I could just leave. Alright, bye game. Oh my gosh. Bro. Alright, we got the breakup text right there. And then we
I
got-
can't believe she was a ballet dancer. Marianne.
And a good one, too.
God, that's so not her.
Oh yeah, it is snowy, you're right. I forgot it was snowy outside. But in the summer, this place...
Why are these pictures from the Book of Goblins here?
I don't know.
You know what, I'm about to just goop.
Hey, I can move the piece next to the gold lady.
All these pictures. They look like images from Marianne's life before Delos, don't they?
Well, some of them do anyway.
Maybe
Hey,
that's it then.
Misty!
We need to figure out which ones are real?
Misty, I'm so close. I have the rest of this week, and then I have my finals next week, and then on Tuesday I'm coming home. We should hang out like Thursday.
Is the gold lady setting the animals free?
Judging from the broomstick, I'd say she's getting rid of them, not setting them free.
Okay, so I just want to get to the... Yes! What should we do? And I can pick you up from PetSmart. Since it's closer. Okay, yeah. I'm a loser. I'm Googling this. Tell me why... No, not Brooklyn 99. What the heck? Tell me why episode... Oh, the first thing that comes up is episode 3, Loft Puzzle. Oh, it's one of those... Raise your child. Overfeed... Bathe, study... Okay, yeah. Okay, yeah, we got through that part. I'm hacking into the game. Yeah, we know that.
They look like images from Marianne's life before Dellums.
Yeah, we get it.
Well, some of them do anyway.
Maybe that's it then. We need to figure out which ones are real.
Yeah, but I don't feel like doing that. I want to figure out like stuff from the story, not these fake stories. Okay, so we got how do I
The princess dancing, playing violin, spinning wool. I guess this is stuff she did for fun?
Notice how unhappy she looks in all these
Yeah, that
pictures.
sounds
I
lame.
don't think she was having any fun.
The wise princess looks like she's trying to run away.
And she's being watched by
The gold lady, is that it?
It's opening.
The wise princess looks like she's trying to run away. What's the gold lady do? Is that it?
It's opening.
Wow, oh my gosh, guys, I'm so smart. I figured it out. Wow, I'm so good at this game. I figured that out all by myself.
What's in there this time? Is that Carol?
Yeah, and Sam.
Who
Look
the
at him.
frick's Carol?
He's so young.
He kind of looks
Happy.
the same, but okay. This is a long ass letter.
Her father.
Marianne, I hope this letter finds you, but since you don't leave any contact information, I will have to send it to your aunt and hope for the best. I am writing to inform you that your mother passed away last week. Wow, you write that in a letter? Wow. We just had our funeral reception. She didn't go to her mom's funeral. Oh, she ran away. Okay. The house has been filled with people all day. Friends, family, colleagues, and church members. It's now 11 p.m. and I'm sitting alone at the kitchen table surrounded by dozens of trays of food, flowers, and sympathy cards. Your cousin, 80. Oh, imagine having the name 80. Like 80? That would give you some not a fun high school experience. Brought you this beautiful photo album of our holiday pictures in L. Connor. You were there in all of them, but you weren't here today. We haven't heard from you in 4 years. Jeez, what's up with everyone in Life is Strange ghosting people? Oh my gosh. In 4 years, and can only hope you make it to Alaska or wherever you are, that you and your child are both safe. Your mother has been sick and depressed for years, and you can imagine why. The pain of being shunned by her own daughter, knowing she would never get to see her grandchild grow up. It spread through her body like cancer and consumed her completely. All this suffering simply because you ran away like a temperamental little girl instead of accepting her help when you got pregnant out of wedlock after dropping out of college and without a penny to your name. She only stepped up to help because she knew you. Dude, just stop grilling me right now. She stepped up to help because she knew you weren't ready to raise a child properly. Marianne, a mother's duty doesn't end when your children leave home. Now that you're a mother yourself, I hope you'll begin to understand that good parenting isn't about coddling children. It's about providing them and shaping them into the people they're supposed to become, whether they like it or not. I won't trouble you again. You've made your intentions clear. I just thought you should know. Dad. Yikes.
What the hell? Marianne was pregnant in 1992.
Well, how
before
else
she
do you
even
tell
got
them?
here.
Before us.
Oof.
Do we have a long-lost sibling out there
Oh
somewhere?
no, is there gonna be a
possible, but-
baby in the chest?
She could have given it up or miscarried. Who knows?
Yeah, you're right. Do you think we could track down her father?
You mean the grandfather she never told us about? I don't think I want to.
You're not at all excited about having more family.
You saw the letter. I don't think we
Well, they were
want any
only
part
like
of that.
11.
Fine,
Well,
let's keep digging.
how else do you tell them? Well, I didn't know that she ran away. I thought like, I don't know. That's why I said, why is he writing it in a letter? And I also forgot that this was before phones. Now Tyler doesn't want to answer. I don't know. Um,
Salmonberry Park. Huh. Is that some kind of commune?
Looks like it. So weird to imagine her living in a
from the good
community like that.
people of
With,
Sunburn
you know,
Park, Cody,
other
Kodiak
people.
Island.
The weirdest part
1992,
is how
don't
they
be a
all seem to
stranger,
love
keep-
her. Where was prom queen Mary Ann when the whole town was turning on us?
Smiley face Shelly, we missed you already. Soul and Brownwind. Sorry, we're losing you to modern civilization. It's like signing a yearbook. Hags.
Wow. She worked for a watchmaker in Juneau before she moved to Delos. No wonder she was so handy.
Jeez.
Is
Oh,
that
we already
Carol?
looked at that.
Yeah, and Sam. Look at him. He's so young and happy. This just lit up, so I think we're supposed to try
How'd
this
she
one
set
next.
this up? Okay, if you had something like this, right? Like a nice puzzle thing that opens where what would you put in there? Like what is something you would hide in a secure place
What's
like this?
this?
For me,
Some sort of map?
it would be non-perishable food because people like to steal that. Okay.
Oh, those are definitely salmonberry flowers.
Hey, that degree in outdoor studies is paying off.
Some sort of clock. This is the princess's house. Some sort of clock? This is the princess's house. This looks like a dinner party with the old bear and the very old beaver. This looks like a dinner party with the old bear and the very old beaver.
You aren't even trying because I don't feel like it. I feel like getting to the actual story and not this this.
This looks like a dinner party with the old bear and the very old beaver. Yes.
Oh, I didn't click this one.
What's that plant thing on
Oh,
top?
that's not what I meant
Oh,
to do.
those
I
are
have to
definitely
honestly look
salmonberry
at
flowers.
Hey, that degree in outdoor studies is paying off. What's that plant thing on top?
Oh, those are definitely salmonberry flowers.
Hey,
What?
that degree in outdoor studies is paying off.
Shut. Shush.
What's that plant thing
Yeah,
on top?
I
Some
just
sort of clock?
answered you.
This is the princess's house. This looks like a dinner party with the old bear and the very old beaver.
Wait, how did they get it?
This looks like a dinner party with the old bear and the very old beaver. Oh, those are definitely salmonberry flowers. Old beaver. Yes. That's the gold lady. It seems like it's not doing anything. Maybe it's broken?
Hold on, I have to.
This is the princess's house.
What's that plant thing on top?
Oh, those are definitely salmonberry flowers.
Hey,
Yeah.
degree in outdoor studies is
I have to click on the castle.
That's
first.
the gold lady's castle.
No, actually, no, I don't. Or do I?
What's that plant thing on top?
Oh, those are definitely salmonberry flowers.
Hey, that degree in outdoor studies is paying off.
No, that's not.
What's that plant thing on top?
Oh, those are definitely salmonberry flowers.
Yeah.
Hey, that degree in outdoor studies is paying
Paying
off.
off.
Some sort of clock.
What?
Oh, those are definitely salmonberry.
So I guess the.
This looks like a dinner party with the old bear and the very old beaver.
No, what the heck?
That's the Gold Lady's castle.
What's that plant thing on top?
Mop, yeah.
Oh, those are definitely salmonberry flowers.
Hey, that degree in outdoor studies is paying off.
What? I'm so done.
That's the Gold Lady's castle.
Hold on, how is he looking at?
That's the Gold Lady's castle.
What's that plant thing on top?
Oh, those are definitely salmonberry flowers.
Hey, that degree in outdoor studies is paying off.
Some sort of clock. That's the Gold Lady's castle.
What's that plant thing on top? I'm pretty sure everything in the stash was. Hey, that degree in outdoor studies is paying off. Dated. Why don't we go take another look? What's that plant thing on top?
Oh, those are definitely salmonberry flowers. That's the Gold Lady's castle.
What's that plant thing on top?
Oh, those are this looks like a dinner party with the old bear and the very old
What?
beaver.
No, I clicked on the.
Some sort of clock. This is the princess's house. This looks like a dinner party with the old bear and the very old beaver.
Here we go.
Yes.
What's in there? Another letter?
The princess's laws. Is this from the Book of Goblins?
Not that I know of.
Well, sure looks like it could be.
Misty, we need to get McDonald's like tradition. We have to get the same table too. Dinner party story maybe. Listen, I'm not reading no story. So don't know. That was kind of rude when you said you aren't even trying. Like, I'm doing it my way. Like, if I don't feel like, I just didn't feel like doing the puzzle, so I looked it up. Like, yeah, I'm not trying in that part of the game, but it's fine. What? Oh, that sucks. Well, we have to get McDonald's though. But Muffin's not doing too well. Okay, how do I read this? Okay. The princess is lost. Once upon a time, in an ancient deep forest, there was a wise princess in a big wooden house. She had made it through the woods and to that house with nothing left but the clothes on her back and a single item from her old life, a splendid tiara. She lost almost everything in her desperate flight from the mad hunter. The trees tore to the rucksack from her back and shredded her dress and left a pattern of red welts on her skin, but through it she clutched the tiara, closed her chest, fearing any misstep could cause it to fall from her arms and break. Yeah, Muffin has been, my dad said Muffin's been in his bed and doesn't really get up, and he's losing a lot of weight, and I just hope he stays for when I come back so I can say goodbye to him, because he's been my cat since I was like really little. The tiara had its own spot in a big wooden house, a pillow near the window where sun would catch on its surface to shine and wink. The princess could stare at her for hours in the tiara, marveling at its beauty, and wound tend to it, polishing its every surface to be sure it shone as brightly as it possibly could. Then she would pick it up and place it on her head and walk the woods, feeling somehow more complete. Because what, after all, was a princess without a crown? Every night she would place it upon its pillow and give it a quick kiss. She sounds materialistic. And go to bed. On her way, she would pause and glance back to be sure it was there. She hated being separated from it, but knew it was the safest on the pillow while she slept.
And that was how the princess lost her most precious treasure and her title. That was the story she read us that night.
God. It makes sense now.
Does it?
Yeah. She got pregnant.
Oh.
And she ran away to start a new life. And then she made her way to Delos Crossing, where she was finally happy. But then the baby died.
Oh no. Where did they come to that conclusion?
I can't even imagine how she must have felt. She left everything behind, built a whole new life for him. And then he was just gone.
Aw.
I guess having us helps her move on. But when it looked like we were gonna be taken away, she snapped. She just couldn't lose any more children. It really wasn't anything we did.
I don't know what I'm supposed to do with all this.
I don't either, but all I wanted was to understand what happened to her. And now I do.
Yeah. But we still haven't seen what's in that chest. Okay, so how do we open it?
I'm sorry I yelled at you, Sam.
Why don't we just break this open? There's a crowbar right downstairs.
What? No. You don't want to try and figure out what all this means?
I'm so done with her riddles.
Yeah, me too.
The princess lost her most precious treasure.
So I'm guessing this
That's
would
why it all happened.
I
would
still can't
be-
wrap my head around it.
Oh, he just glided. It would be that O L E. I'm glad it wasn't LOL.
That crowbar is sounding pretty nice right now.
I think it would be a combination of these letters. Okay, so we got EOL. We go OLE. What? ELO? Hello. Are y'all still here? Okay.
Back in your pond, Big Frog.
Oh, wait, what?
There you go, Stalwart Moose. Gold Lady stays locked up in her castle.
Ah, yes, okay.
We'll let the mangy muskrat have his rock back.
I don't know.
We'll get to those later. Let's
No,
finish
I don't
this one, okay?
No.
The princess lost her most precious treasure. That's why it all happened.
I still can't wrap my head around it.
Moonhag's gotta be imprisoned in her lake. Crafty goblins go here. The Mad Hunter, always on the princess's trail.
Always on the move.
That's the Pious Pelican spot.
Yeah, I didn't mean to come across as mean. I don't know. I don't know, that just kind of hit funny. I don't know why it hit funny. It just did. I'm sorry. I didn't mean to come across like that.
That crowbar is sounding pretty nice
I
right
agree.
now.
It's sounding very nice right now. I don't know what these letters are supposed to
The
be.
princess lost her most precious
Yes, we
treasure.
get it. The princess lost
That's
her most
why
precious.
it all happened.
I still can't wrap my head around it.
We
We'll get to those later.
Oh my
Let's
god.
finish this one.
Oh, I have the YouTube video up. It's L-E... It's Leo. I guess that was
That
the
crowbar is
that
sounding
was the
pretty
kid's
nice right
name,
now.
I guess. Or is she a Leo, like Rachel Amber was? I don't know. If that's so, this game has something
Yes.
with Leos. Hey, don't worry, I'm not going to this. Okay, thank you. I'm sorry. I feel bad. Oh my god. Jeez, how'd she set this up? This is
Whoa.
awesome.
Did it just get darker in here?
What do you think? It became blacklight. It became a blacklight room.
Ollie, she noticed.
Allison and
I was
Ollie.
her son.
Ollie's her son. Ollie, wasn't that you? Wait, what? Dear Allison and Ollie, we write stories to understand and to be understood. But what good is a story without a first act? I'm sorry I kept mine for you for so long. All my love, Goblins.
Why does she have a photo of that tree locked in here?
Oh,
Is that...
oh, baby.
Leo Ronan.
He's so cute. How did he?
Why didn't she tell us about him? Why didn't she tell us any of this?
I mean, it's fucking terrible. That's why.
Aww.
Allie, did we do the right thing opening this?
We did. It's better we know what happened, even if it's hard. And there's one more thing we need to see.
Are you sure?
Yes. Come on, let's go to the dock. It's time to finish this.
She didn't tell you because you killed her. Good point. They still didn't explain. I hope they do explain.
You really want
this.
to go? You sure we've seen everything?
I guess we could stay a little longer if you think there's more to find. The very old beaver's repair list.
That's the story where the
Oh,
princess's house
Jesus.
gets damaged by a storm and the animals help her fix it.
Yeah. What did they do to fix it again?
Once upon a time, in an ancient deep forest, there was a princess, a big wooden house. One day, a particularly violent storm shook the house. It shook the shingles on the roof and planks in the walls. It even shook the beams on which the house stood, blowing the whole thing near the ground. The princess hid in a closet, fearing the house would come down on her as she slept. In the morning, the house was still standing, but it was barely damaged. The storm had blown the shingles off the roof and planks off the walls, and even bent a post upon which the house stood. The first two things she could fix, but the last concerned her. What will I do? Despaired the wise princess, for though she knew many things, she did not know how to fix the big wooden house. Just then, the old bear came by to see if the princess had any trouble in the storm. When he found her nails pegged into the place, "Stop, let me do the roof for you." When the pair were done with the roof and the walls, they examined the bent support post. "How can I could throw my body against it?" Wow, this is getting X-rated real fast. "I could throw my body against it," said the old bear. I am very large." He stretched up onto his hind legs, being sure that the princess could appreciate how very large he was. Then he charged straight past the post. He threw his body against it with an impressive thud. The impact moved the post, but too far, and it ended up bent the other direction. Oh, this sounds like a... The wise princess decided more precision was needed. This is getting a little X-rated. The old princess decided more precision was needed. She thought then of the very old beaver who kept an excellently crafted dam. That's a bad word. Dam. Perhaps she can help. She went looking for the very old beaver and found the industrious animal hard at work, slapping down mud on part of her dam that had been blown apart in the storm. Most of the structure was unharmed because the beaver was very good at building things. The princess knew she had come to the right place. "Beaver," she said, "my house was damaged in the storm." So not Arcadia Bay. "Would you help me fix it?" "I believe I could do that, yes," said the old beaver. She paused at fixing her own den to follow the princess. Hey, you're good. Love you. The very old beaver examined the big wooden house and nodded. "It will be an easy fix," she said, and she set about writing the post with loud slaps of her tail. When she was done, the wise princess stroked the beaver's head. "Thank you, beaver," she said. Now thanks to you, I still have a home." "Think nothing of it," said the old beaver. Oh my god. The old beaver grew ill, very ill. She was not able to fix her den to gather food. When the princess found out, she set about delivering meals to the beaver. Okay. I think I get the picture.
She fixed the roof shingles.
Huh?
Maybe not.
Yes, they did.
She fixed the roof shingles. She fixed the planks that were blown off the walls.
What about the window?
She fixed the broken window. She repaired the water leak. She slapped the post with her tail to right it. She turned the power back on.
And... am I supposed to do it in the order? Oh my god.
Actually, I'm not sure.
Oh, frick. I don't think she fixed the water heater. Wait.
Or not.
No, oh no, what am I
She fixed
doing?
the planks that were blown off the walls. Maybe not. She slapped the post with her tail
Yeah,
to right
they
it.
did that. They fixed the shingles.
Or not.
Hold up. At the post. It's just shingles, right?
Maybe not. She fixed the roof shingles.
You know what? frick it.
Wait. She fixed the roof shingle. She fixed the broken window.
No.
Actually, I'm not sure. Maybe not. She slapped the post with her tail to write it. Actually, I'm not sure.
What?
She fixed the planks that were blown off the walls.
What am I missing?
She repaired the water leak. Maybe not. Maybe not. All right.
Oh boy, it's another letter. Listen, you know, y'all ever hear of a locker? Or like a secure folder?
Damn. That must have been rough on Eddie.
Yeah, he doesn't really like to talk about her.
Dear Marianne, you cover your ears every time I try to have this conversation with you, so I thought I'd have a better chance doing this in a letter. I know you don't like saying goodbye, so I'll keep my melancholic rambling short and sweet. I want to thank you with all my heart for taking care of me for the past few months. I can't even imagine how exhausting it must have been for you to look after a sick old lady when you also have 2 small children at home. I know you want to keep fighting this disease and hoping for recovery, but it's always been a great strength of mine to know when it's time to let go, and that time has come. I'd like to ask you one last favor. Please take care of Eddie after I'm gone. My poor boy puts on a brave front ever since his father died, but I know he's in pain. I would be so much more at peace knowing he still has family. Maybe he could teach the kids how to fish. He just loves spending time with them. Thank you for your warmth and peace you brought to my life. Give the kids a kiss from me, will you? Okay.
The crafty goblin's good deeds.
Last one.
Of course, the goblins had to help out the
just wanna get
creatures of the
back-
forest to pay off their debt to the pelican.
Well, what did they do?
You know, I don't really remember.
Beehive. Princess.
He broke open the beehive for the bear.
What? Hug the princess.
They hugged the princess
That's
when
one
she was
chunky
crying.
frog. That is a very chunky frog. And it's standing. One of the goblins looks like.
They gave the stalwart moose a good scratch on the back. Nailed it. Our lives would have been so different if their friendship hadn't gone to shit.
The Pelican Crossing is a specialty gift boutique. Why did she put this in this weird... I don't know why she's doing this. Is a specialty gift boutique located near the O'Shea Glacier, catering to, I don't know what that says, channel of tourists, as well as Delos Crossing, Locals, we specialize in assortment of high quality products from home accessories, handmade souvenirs to personalized apparel and locally made art. The Pelican Crossing will be the first store to act as a relay between the bustling arts and crafts scenes and customers. In addition to the wide array of novelty handcrafted products, the consumer will enjoy a friendly and knowledgeable customer support service from Tessa and Marianne. The business is planned to prepare to obtain financing in the amount of $20,000 to purchase inventory and to help cover expenses of the first year and operations in year 1. The Pelican Crossing plans to break even, and in year 2, we plan to generate a moderate profit. Working on the executive summary, part of our business plan. What do you think? I had to write a business plan for one of my classes. Oh my god, there's another one. Oh, I don't think this information's useful enough. Let's go. I'm out.
You really want to go?
Oh,
You sure we've seen everything?
oh my phone, my computer's dying. Oh, whoops. It's been 48 minutes and we're still in this dang shed. And with me Googling the answers too. What do you guys think? Should I leave or solve these 2 more things? I think I'm gonna go.
Either way, I'm ready for this to be over.
Me too.
That's what I'm saying about the freaking. I'm not really like puzzle games like that. Like, I don't know. It's not my. Not my swag. Can I climb up here? No. Where are we going? Oh, how'd you get ahead of me? She looked like Elise for a second.
What are we waiting for? I want to know who was here that
What do
night.
you mean? We are a lady.
Let's try and
What's up
remember
with these
who Marianne was
impatient ass
arguing
people
with.
in this game? I was right behind you. Did I?
Almost. Tom? Tom Vecchi is our father?
Did I say that?
It had to be him.
Tessa knew.
Wow.
Yeah, she must have. That's what she didn't want to tell us.
God, Marianne and Tom?
I know.
What should we do now?
Yeah, call him out here and make him tell us what was going on.
Didn't
if he
we
won't?
say that last
know his
time when he
secret.
left? Was like, oh,
He will.
it's probably
Tom,
the gas
it's
station.
Allison. We need to talk. We know it was you.
That guy seemed super wholesome too. You guys here?
Let me take the lead on this. I know him better. I thought I did, anyway.
Oh
Sure.
frick! Why would you call him?
Whatever.
You know he tried
As
to
long as
burn
we
your
get
house
answers.
down. Why would you get him to come at night? you guys still here? Oh. I missed the past minute or so. Oh, okay, well we found out that's the babies. That's
Kids,
their
listen.
dad.
You're our father.
What about you, Misty? Are you here?
Yes.
You knew how bad it got out here. How little we had. Why didn't you help Marianne?
You mean all the money she wanted? We didn't have anything to spare. Well, that winter was rough on everyone. And you would have starved
Yeah,
out
I
here
did
if not
say
for
that
all the free
earlier.
food we gave you.
Don't act like you had anything to do with that.
Wasn't
that
sure
was
if I
all
did.
Tessa.
That's a cruel presumption, young man. Maybe it was Tessa's idea initially. But I supported it. And your mother was happy to live off our handouts.
So he saw us the whole time? And he let...
You tried to burn down our barn and knocked Tyler unconscious.
I never meant to hurt anybody.
You know, that's just a
You
dad
weren't
thing.
supposed to be home.
Doesn't excuse the fact that you didn't even stop to help.
What do you want me to say?
how do you
I
see your-
panicked. I was terrified that this whole thing was gonna blow up in my face. I had to do something.
So what do we do now?
We tell him he's got to fix the mess he made, one way or another.
Hey,
Awkward silence.
you hearing me?
Yep.
How do you see your kids, like,
Trying really
in a gas
hard to
station
keep
and not be
myself
like, those are my
punching you in the
kids? Like,
face.
I don't...
He's not even the least bit sorry for what he did. He could have seriously hurt you.
Yeah. He's just a fucking coward.
You were here that night. You saw Marianne and Tyler. Why didn't you help?
I know it wasn't my best moment, but she threatened my life.
So you just decided to let her drown?
I didn't decide anything. Everything happened so fast, I panicked.
I mean, that is a
By the
situation
time
where
I
everything
got
would
to
happen
town,
way
Brown
too
was
freaking
already
fast.
on his way out. There was nothing else I could do.
I'm sorry, but you really gotta... That's the most, like, I don't want to say disrespectful, but, like, what's the word? Humiliating things someone can do to themselves is literally, like, abandon their, like, walk away from their kid. Expect, like, a father bailing out. Like, that's really... That's... just really... frownable.
You failed us, Tom.
Well, yeah.
You need to make it right.
I'll do whatever you want. As long as none of this gets out.
Excuse me?
Wow.
You want me to pay for my mistakes? Fine. But please, Tessa can't know.
He's a great
She'll kill
husband
her.
and father.
Tessa already knows, Tom.
No. That's impossible.
It never occurred to you the reason Tessa cut Marianne off was you?
But she...
This guy is not good at, like,
She
keeping
never
it
said
cool and
anything.
explaining himself.
Oh, Lord.
You should try talking to your wife. Maybe if you had, we wouldn't be in this situation. And maybe Marianne wouldn't be dead.
Oh, come on. You of all people should appreciate how troubled Marianne was. She was unhinged.
How troubled?
Something like this would have happened sooner or later.
They're like 10. They can't understand that. You abandoned her.
And you just couldn't risk being there when it happened. Even though it meant leaving her to raise kids out here all by herself. None of this would have happened if you'd manned the fuck up!
That's what I was
I
just
didn't
saying.
have a choice.
Not.
I
I
know
said
it shouldn't have
frownable.
happened.
I meant.
Well,
I
your
don't like
mother
this
was
guy.
a very pretty woman.
She was like,
And she'd been so many places and done so many things. The way I always thought I would have. I got caught up. Love made me a fool. Look, I made mistakes. But this will not go any further than the three of us.
Why? We know. Tessa knows.
I know, it's pathetic.
Marianne's dead. There's no point in
That's
hiding
the word
it
I was
anymore.
looking for. Pathetic.
He's afraid it'll tank his campaign. Am I wrong?
Jesus, Tom.
I've kept your secret all these years. I don't want to go spilling it. But I will if I have to.
What?
Yeah,
Oh.
your little story about self-defense.
Well, statute of limitations. They
told
already
anyone
served
that
the.
really
They
died.
can't open another case
That
about it.
night, I came out here because I was worried about your mother.
He looks like Jefferson a little bit. Yeah, the cop already knows anyway. He's just gonna. And also, like, I don't think. Like, he can't really prove it. It's just word of mouth. But we have proof that he's our dad.
Made me do it. They made me do it. Why did they do it? This is his fault. This is his fault.
The word of a known liar. The word of a deadbeat. Why is she wearing a raincoat if she's not out in the... But why did she stab him with scissors? Or why did...
Mad Hunter.
Oh.
I'm not gonna hurt you.
Yikes. Yikes.
No. No way. You're a fucking liar.
I saw what I saw.
Ugh! You're manipulating us just like you manipulated her.
Tyler!
Wow, he sounded
You're
like he
not
was
listening
very
to this, are
constipated
you?
when he said that.
Be smart about this, Allison. Are you sure you want this to get out?
You blackmail your own
You've
daughter.
got way more here to lose than he does. His name will be all but cleared, but you'll be a killer. What will your uncle say?
Well, he already know. Knows.
And Michael? Well, the whole
Get out of
town
my
might
face.
turn on
Get
you.
the frick out of my face.
Don't touch her.
Thank you, homie. If I could punch someone through the screen.
No, I'm right.
Just get out of here, Tom.
Get in my...
Tyler and I
Don't
need to
get
talk
in my
alone.
face.
Just please think twice before making any rash decisions. There are a whole lot of lives at stake here.
Leave us the fuck alone. And never come back.
Pop his tires.
Allie, you okay? You didn't let that asshole get to you, did you? Did you?
You did.
What if he's right?
What?
I've been having all these nightmares about that night, and they were a lot like how Tom said. And now, when I try to remember,
I didn't know what
that's
she
all I
meant he
can
was
see.
right about.
He's trying to mess with your head, and you're letting it work.
No, it's more than that. Ever since we started digging, I haven't been able to shake this feeling like something's off.
Something's off because he put this in your head. Don't let him get away with it.
He might not be lying. We keep getting things mixed up. We remember totally different versions of the past.
Those are just details. This isn't that. She was going to kill me.
I'm not so sure anymore, Tyler.
The two options comes up: kill Alaska, kill Tyler. We're going for a swim. Oh, frick.
She had a gun pointed at me. She chased me. She said she was going to kill me.
She threatened Tom with those exact same words, with the same gun, on the same pier. The thing you said to Eddie the other day got thrown back at me. Don't you think it's possible that happened here too?
I guess it's possible. Fuck. I don't know.
Why'd she have a gun in the first place? I guess she was gonna kill herself?
And we're never gonna know the truth, are we?
Gotta get
The
out that
second you walk
Ouija
away
board.
from something, that's it.
Yeah.
I guess at this point, you just have to decide what you believe.
Me?
Yeah. You need to start dealing, Allie. And that means coming to terms with whatever version of the past feels the most true to you. No more running. Whatever you choose, you gotta live with it, okay?
I'm not gonna hurt you. I'm going to kill you!
I think
I'm going to kill you!
I don't think that just doesn't match up with A lot of things. I don't think Marianne threatened Tyler. Also,
gonna hurt you.
Yeah, I don't.
I'm not gonna hurt you.
But why did she have a gun?
I'm not gonna hurt you. I'm not gonna hurt you. Mom, please. No, don't do this. Allison. This isn't what.
She was going to kill herself. Just herself. You interrupted her and we got confused.
Are you sure?
Yes. That attic. Tyler, that was meant for us.
Yeah,
it
why
was
would
her
she
way of explaining
would
what she
she,
was going through.
make that whole attic? She was just gonna kill him.
I made a horrible mistake.
Hey, it's okay. I'm here.
Is that it? Oh no.
Hey, peep what I just found downstairs. What do you think? Will it have aged well, or just gone bad?
Oof. What? That probably gone bad.
Where are you at right now?
If I were in her situation, I'd be drinking up a
I
storm. I'd be,
Keep
give it to
hearing
me.
her say she
Give it
wasn't going to hurt
Give me
you.
all the alcohol.
Over and over.
We were kids. We freaked out. You weren't equipped to deal with that shit.
Also, there's
She was
something
just talking to
really
you.
weird
And I
about drinking wine in a mug.
killed her.
Stop.
I don't want to use our voice again. Ever.
What? Seriously?
I don't know. But I want to stop feeling like this. And I think we'll be better off without it. This morning, I kept getting these horrible visions. Of you and Marianne and Eddie.
Visions. Like our memories?
Yeah, but different. It was all my worst thoughts brought to life. You were in my bedroom saying I abandoned you. Eddie called me a snake.
I'm sorry. I should have been there for you.
It's okay. I was the one who walked out. I can't let that happen again.
I don't think it will. Something's been pushing us to find answers. And now we have them. Maybe I'm wrong. And if it stays bad, we can stop. But
How are they
I really
both?
wanna
How are
keep
both
what
nuts? They're
makes
both
us-
nuts.
us.
The Mad Hunter was forced to remain below the lake with the Moon Hag, but she did not kill him, because even reduced to just one hand, he was too useful a servant. Lo, he plotted
do you
the day
think?
he would emerge.
Brothers and
are-
To
sisters.
once again
Irrational
hunt the
and
wise
impulsive.
princess and earn back his left hand.
I mean, have you?
Always.
They're kind of.
And that
Like,
is
have-
the story of how the crafty
like, you know,
goblins
like,
rescued
what am
the
I trying to say?
wise princess from the Mad Hunter.
Their situation's pretty extreme, and a lot of people haven't been through this type of thing or have powers like this. Like, he literally just got out of, like they're traumatized, so it's hard to say they're nuts when I guess the human psyche is just so complicated. Like, I don't know, my saying is, until it happens to you, don't judge people. That's how I feel about most things. That's just my opinion, though. Except for Life is Strange 2, like, those people, frick them, I hate that game. Just out of spite. There's nothing explainable about that. There's nothing, you cannot excuse Life is Strange 2. They say unhelpful things. I don't really know what you mean by that. Are you just talking about, like, whoa, what the? Okay, he looked better with the other hair. Now he kind of looks like a... I mean... I didn't really get as into these characters as I did with Chloe.
Good to go.
Looks like Nick... Oh my gosh, he kind of does. Okay, hey homie. Like, I didn't really get as invested into
it's
these
me.
characters as I
me.
did Chloe, Max, and
House is empty.
even
I'm getting
even
ready
Rachel
to head
Amber.
out. So, last chance.
Um,
Is there anything you want me to do while I'm
It's
in
not.
town?
Listen, Ty, you're dropping off the keys with Tina, right?
Yep. Gonna leave 'em at her office on my
I
way to the
think
ferry.
these characters are
that's it then.
okay.
How's Juno?
Big and full of people.
Wait, I didn't go
even
with her?
without tourists. Michael's been writing up rules for the apartment. I need your support against his whole food policy.
Just refuse to sign anything until I get there.
Oh,
Okay.
I'm getting it.
Okay, but you better hurry. If he gets his way, we'll only have one
He
small
looks more
shelf
like a
for junk food.
GTA character.
What? Heresy. I'm gonna need like twice that just for snack cakes after my surgery next month.
I know, right? This cannot stand.
How are you?
Good, actually. Really good. You?
Same. You know, emptying the house really cleared my head out.
Thanks for doing that. The observatory really needed me this week. And after everything that happened, I just felt like I needed to keep some miles between me and Delos Crossing.
No worries. You still loving your therapist?
Gail, yes.
What?
I was actually just doing some letter writing she assigned me as
Chaddington?
homework. It really helped me get some perspective.
That
Jeez,
sounds
you
awesome.
kissed this guy and you're using an AIM knockoff?
Did you see the article I sent you about Tom losing the election?
Ah, yes. I saw your message right before derby practice, so I didn't have time to read it. But I did cackle at the headline.
Did you picture Tom's face whenever you went in for a block?
No, but that is a great idea.
Anyways, I'm glad Tessa finally left his ass. Karma is a bitch.
What I was saying is, I don't dislike these characters.
Okay, I'm gonna hang up now.
See you
But-
tonight.
Okay.
They're kind...
I'm gonna take one last walk through the house and then head
yeah,
to the
this is
ferry.
like 2015.
Pretty sure that's the only way possible in the old Alice
They're
mobile.
kind of,
Love you, Tyler.
Love you.
dull, I guess. I mean, like, not them themselves, but I guess it's because the story was just shorter. There wasn't, you know, when you're Max, you kind of have that, like, the Life is Strange. You kind of just have that with the characters, just that I don't want attachment, I guess. Like, like, caring about kind of what happens to them. But, like, I don't know. These guys just didn't do it for me. I think it's because it was a much shorter game.
Seeing it empty is so weird.
But I
least
did
the
think
last
this game
time
was
I'll ever
fun,
have
but
to.
it's not. Oh, wait, so... Oh. I thought we were going to look at them. I guess we're just going to put them in. Okay. Can I go? Are we gonna pack up our... That looks so sketchy, though. Like, if you walked into your friend's, like, room and they had a chat like this up, like a chat room, the first thing I would think is deep web. Honestly, that's the first thing I would think. You're right, the episodes are longer. But... It did feel like a shorter game. Also, it's hard to live up to, at least for me, it's hard to live up to Chloe and Max, but it's hard to live up to, like, that character, I don't know, not to that character, like, that comfort character vibe. You know what I mean? Like, do you know what I'm saying? Like, I don't know if it's coming out right. They seemed more boring, these characters. They're not, I mean, I guess they're teenage, they're not like, Chloe's 19 and Max is 18. I know that's still teenager, but, like, it's not like they were, like, 16 and... Like, and there are
Well,
a lot of
goodbye for
reasons
real,
that people could
I guess.
relate and have, like, a connection. I guess that's the closest word I can think of to these characters.
Hey,
but
Aaron,
for me,
it's
it was
Ty.
a little
Tyler Ronan.
more.
I thought I'd catch you on your break between sessions, but I guess you're going long with another rebel with too many causes. I know I haven't reached out since I left Fireweed, but I just wanted to say, well, you were right about grief, about it going in circles. This morning, I was out on the porch
High school?
staring at the fog,
What?
and my mother, she just tumbled right out of me.
What?
But it was okay. It actually felt good to remember. Anyway, give me a call back if you get a chance. I'll see you around. And thank you.
Whoa. Wait. You could have forced the chest open? Oh frick, I didn't complete the puzzles, I just looked it up. Allison was influenced by Tom's testimony. 63 believed Tom's testimony. 37 believed the twins' memory. The twins trusted their bond and kept their voice. 5% let go of their voice. 95% held on to their voice. Did we hold on to our voice, or did we not? I remember she said, "Oh yeah, let's not have our voice anymore." And he's like, I don't remember if they kept it though. Eddie was relieved that Alex accepted responsibility in the murder. 67 confessed the truth, 33 did not. Sam felt understood by Allison. 70 listened to Sam's story. 30 confronted him with his addiction. Michael felt closer to Tyler. 71% kissed Michael. 29% did not kiss Michael. Okay, well, Max and Chloe was literally 5% did not kiss. I think you're the yellow. Huh? What are you talking about? Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah, you're right. Wait. Okay, yeah, so we held on to their voice. Oh. Thoughts or experiences also. I mean, I'm always experiencing emotional crises, so... okay, I get... Okay, my thoughts. I thought that game was pretty good. I enjoyed playing it. And like I said, nothing will ever live up to Life is Strange. Like that's what I was saying before. I wasn't saying, oh, these characters suck. I'm just saying it does. Nothing will ever live up to Max and Chloe. That's just my personal opinion. Because you also spent time with more one character, so it was kind of, I guess, emotionally engaging. But this game, for me, it wasn't as emotionally engaging, but it was more like mysterious engaging. Like, I thought the powers were cool, even though you couldn't really use them to your advantage. I know in the new Life is Strange that's coming out, they bring back the use of using your powers to your advantage. I mean, you could use it for your advantage, but like not in a way where you can figure things out by you can't really act upon the power. You just you can find things out, but not in like a fun way, like with Life is Strange, where you can go forward and back in time and figure things out through conversation. It was like you literally, but I did think the concept was cool of like remembering things. What else? It was a fun game. Some things didn't add up, but that's normal with games and stuff. Needed more girls. Yeah, there was kind of a lack of like character, like engagement. I feel like there was not that big of a with Life is Strange. Make decisions on what you learn from Snoop. Yeah, what you learn from snooping, and also, yeah, you're right. It's decisions based on a whim that you get. I feel like the decisions in this game won't really do as much as in Life is Strange. Life is Strange felt more detective, even though this game was like more towards a detective-ish, I guess. This game, or Life is Strange, felt more detective-like and more... I think both of these games kept me engaged, but if I had to rate the Life is Strange type games, it would go from best to worst. It'd go Life is Strange Before the Storm, Tell Me Why, and Life is Strange 2. But this and Before the Storm are pretty close, but I think Before the Storm gets a better pass because of the nostalgia and the similarities between Life is Strange 1 and how it kind of explains. It kind of makes you see more into Chloe and why Chloe can sometimes be the way that she is sometimes. because she has really bad abandonment issues, because pretty much everyone abandoned her. Well, or at least that's what she would see. Like, her dad died, so that's not really abandoning her, in an emotional sense. But Max just ghosted her for 5 whole ass years, and we didn't even know. Like, Max was pretty much forced back into like her life, literally by Chloe almost running her over with her truck. Like, we don't know how. Max didn't even have any intention. It was Max even ghosted her when she was in the yeah, she ghosted her when she ghosted her even worse when she was in the wheelchair than when she was in not in a wheelchair. But why are we analyzing Life is Strange right now, Warshby? These characters, I disagree with you when you said that they're nuts. I don't really think they're nuts. I think, for one, there's a lot of trauma in there, and two, Tyler spent most of his childhood in a facility. Well, Max kills her to put her out. I think it's more complicated than that with Max and Chloe in the wheelchair. Just, that doesn't make them not nuts, just nuts with a reason. Oh my gosh, dude. That's so... Ugh. I just disagree with that a lot. Just that... Yeah, I think we are using the word nuts differently. But... Chloe... Also, Chloe, like, asked Max to kill her, and yeah, that's usually something people wouldn't do. Like, because, one, it's highly illegal. You will go to jail. If you crank someone's IV up to 11, that is murder in all sense of the law. That's murder. And so I think she did it because I'm sure she would know that you'd go to jail for that. So I think she knew she was going to go back in time anyways. Just wanted to do that thing for Chloe. Because in my first playthrough, I was like, no, because I didn't know that we were going to go back into like the normal timelines, and I didn't want to kill Chloe in the, when she was in the wheelchair. So I said no, and Chloe got really pissed at me. And I was like, I'm sorry, I don't want to commit a felony. Like, I love you, Chloe, but I don't want to commit a felony today. Like, maybe tomorrow I'll commit a felony, but not today. Like, so Chloe just gets really mad at you if you don't decide to kill her. You killed her twice that playthrough. Listen, it doesn't give you much of a choice. I mean, it gives you a choice, but it's not like... I don't know. It's not like that. It's like... Because if you kept Chloe alive, which I do like that better, but if you look into the reality of keeping Chloe alive, yes, for the player, it's good because you're with Chloe and, like, Chloe's, like, your girlfriend, like, but you also destroy a whole entire town that includes, like, your friends that you just made, and also includes, Chloe's mom, and Chloe's the one who said, like, Chloe even said, all these people can't die because of me. Like, you have to do it, and then Chloe didn't do it, or Max didn't do it. So then that kind of complicates things, because one, a whole town is freaking dead, and then later on, that'll cause a lot of... Chloe will feel extremely guilty, and probably resent Max, and Max will probably resent Chloe because she feels guilty, and Chloe's the reason that she chose everyone die. So it's like, oh, I let the town destroy Chloe so he can go and like live happily ever after. But I feel like killing a whole town for someone in the beginning of your relationship, yeah, they couldn't live with themselves. That's the thing. And killing Chloe, or killing a whole town in the beginning of your relationship is going to cause some relationship issues. I feel like you let my, like, it's like you let my mom die, you let my stepdad die. But then there's the other side of it where Chloe dies and none of this happened. So she dies thinking that Rachel abandoned her, that Max abandoned her. Like she dies thinking everybody left her. So that's really sad too, because if you go back in time and make her die, you never like reconciled with her. So then it's like yeah, you have these memories with Chloe, but she doesn't. Or like her ghost or whatever doesn't. Their lives would never feel important enough to the sacrifice. Listen. To me, Chloe's life was important enough to the sacrifice, alright? Chloe's life, like, I'd yeet a whole town for Chloe. I'm not saying I wouldn't. I'm saying it's not the right thing to do. But to them. Well, yeah, because it's tough because, like, if someone told me and I had no relationship to, they did kiss before she died. But if I had no relationship to or any attachment to the characters, it's like, oh, you have this person. Would you kill one person or would you kill a town? I'd be like, I'd kill the person, obviously. But once you have like an actual attachment to that person, like your childhood best friend, like it's not that. I don't think I could make that. Well, I'd have to, but like y'all saw me at the you saw me at the end of that. When everything happened to Chloe, I broke down, and it was worse the first time I played the game because I wasn't expecting that. I was when I tell you the first time I played, would I kill you, Misty? I would kill you without like having to kill a whole town. Just like at the end of the game, it would say Misty, X kill, Y kill. No, I wouldn't kill you, Misty. Yeah, Misty, I'd probably eat a whole entire town for you because, like, I don't. You're the only friend I have left. So if I kill you, then then I'll just be bored all the time. So I need you. I need you. Or, so yeah, I'd probably eat. I would tell, my dad and stuff to get out and take. I would tell my dad to take. I just tell my dad to hide Cleo, just hide Cleo and Muffin. And what he does is up to him. And yeah, but I'd kill my whole town for Misty. No, Sam's my friend. He just lives in Australia. Like, if you asked me to kill Sam or Australia, I'd kill Australia. Wow, I am sounding really genocidal right now. I'm like, I'd kill Misty because I don't have any other friends in Pennsylvania. So, what's the point of just killing the town? Would I kill Easton or Misty? Easton just deserves to die. Like, not the people, just some of the people. Easton? No, Wilson. Oof. Because Misty, you're in Wilson, so which town would die? Because if it's by the rules of a town dying, would it be your town? Or would it be mine? Because Wilson... Okay, Sam, let me tell you this. Literally, okay. Where me and Misty live. I live in this town, Easton, she lives in Wilson. And it is literally... What even separates the two? there's two high schools. Easton High School, which is what I went to. It's a very big high school, and Wilson High School, and they're like a block away from each other. Oh, Wilson's a borough of Easton. Oh, okay. But yeah, there's two separate schools, but they are literally, you can see Wilson High School from Easton High School. It's so weird. I don't know why they did that. And I think Easton had more than Wilson. But if you were a bad kid, you'd get sent to the Colonial Academy up in I think it's in, where's Colonial Academy? It's either in Allentown or Bethlehem, but I'm not sure. Probably Allentown. The cool guys school? Easton was known for violence and fights, and that was not an inaccurate description. There were a lot of fights in Easton. One time I think I told the story, I'm trying to eat my nasty ass toaster wheat waffles, and I didn't fight anyone. I never, and these girls just starts fighting, like, right on the table. Scared the crap out of me. Sometimes, like, I remember, like, the security guard tried breaking it up, and then she started attacking the security guard, and this happened, like, on a daily basis. That's why that's how I learned not to get in anyone's business, because, like, they're gonna try to fight me, and I talk, like, oh, I'm gonna fight, when I'm playing games, like, oh, I'm gonna fight this bitch, I'm tough. I'm a complete wimp. If someone tries to fight me, I'll probably cry and curl in a ball. I cannot fight. I don't know how to fight. Unless I got my Nerf gun. But, like, other than that, like, there was no fighting at my Yeah, it's hard to see someone with an Australian accent fighting like the people in Easton did. It was always real, like, what's the word? Like, ghetto, like the ghetto girl clap and stuff like that. It was Wilson was snobby rich white kids, not me. Everyone. Easton was a mix of. When I moved from Easton to Wilson, I was like, wait, you guys don't have cops here? Yeah, it'd be like, yeah, pretty much. Well, we did for a little bit, but I switched to his charter school, which was the worst decision of my life because they were terrible. And then I came back in high school, but... Oh yeah, we did go to a tech school in the first half of the day. And we had already... And that was much better because we were in occupational childcare. There weren't a lot of fights going on then, except for the... Kids are freaking violent towards each other. That's a whole nother story. Working at a day... I was just thinking about this the other day. When I was working at the daycare, the thing I hated the most were those parents that were like, not my kid. Like, listen, like, literally, this is a conversation I had with one kid who kept biting other kids. And they're 2 years old, by the way. Something must have happened to him because I don't think something about, like, his moral compass. I was like, moral compass? He's freaking 2 years old. If he wants, like, what do you mean moral compass? Like, I guess he's pondering the meaning of life and his actions, like, when he's taking a nap or something. Like, I don't know. It's just like, you're kids too. Don't, like, why would I lie about that? Why would I be out to get your kid? Anyways. Did the stream die? Oh no, I was just talking crap about parents who he'll be the next, like, she said something moral dilemma, like something with morals, and I'm like yes, they know what's right and wrong to an extent, but the self-awareness of, like, remorse and reflection really isn't that prominent when you're 1 going on 2, it's kind of like, I don't know. I just think that's really annoying when people like, oh, and one kid took their child out of the daycare because we weren't challenging them enough. What do you mean challenging them? Like, what are you people talking about? Yeah, I think like working at a daycare is hard, but like what's harder than the kids is usually their parents. Like some of them, because some of their parents can be really like, I don't know, just like kids only know what you tell them or things they instantly. For sure, like kids, like until up until you're like 8 years old, a child doesn't really understand that other people have different lives than them. Like they don't understand. It's called, I can't remember what it's called. I learned it in my child development class. They don't really know, like say, like you're raised by a single mom or a single dad. They don't know that. They're like, oh, everybody, you know, sees their mom on the weekend, or everyone doesn't see their siblings all the time, and everyone this, that, and the other thing, because self-awareness is like really, I guess, kind of the key in kind of realizing like, oh, okay, that's kind of weird. Like, I'm still not self-aware, so I'm a little delayed there, but no, but like working with like, I think the younger the child at daycare, the more rigid the parent was, which is of course understandable, because you're dropping your kid off like with someone. Of course you definitely I would be completely like how are they doing, what are you doing, like, but like things like, oh, you're not challenging my kid hard enough, or oh, my kid would never in a million years bite another kid. Oh, hi Misty, we were just talking crap about parents at daycares. I was talking about how parents will be like, if their kids, say, bit someone or fought with someone, and we had to write like sometimes you have to write an aggression report. You had to write a lot of aggression reports in the 2-year-old classroom. Those guys it was like a Jerry Springer show for kids, I'm telling you. But their parents would be like, my kid would never, ever bite another kid. Like, their moral compass, or the kid must have done something to revoke that reaction. Like, it's not that complicated. Same, but with dogs. True. My dog would never. My dog would never, I guess, can be a little more like if someone came up and said, oh, Mimi bit my kid's leg off, I'd be like, Mimi would never. But like I would think that something would happen, but like I wouldn't not believe them. I'd be like, why did she do that? That's weird of her. But if like someone comes up to me and says, oh, your 2-year-old bit someone, I'd be like, of course he did, he's 2. I mean, I wouldn't excuse it, but I'd be like, yeah, I believe you. I'm sorry about that. But, and then there was the kids who when they learned that like their kid or another kid like kind of got into a fight with their kid, they'll be like, who? Like, I want to know who. It's like, we can't tell you, it's confidential. But like, come on, like the other kid's 2 years old. What are you gonna do? Beat him up? Like, like what are you gonna do? Like, kids are gonna fight. You can't beat up a little kid because he bit your kid. Like, I don't know why they're asking who and like what you're gonna do. Like, gosh, just freaking Anakin Skywalker over here wanting to kill a kid. it's true, because most of the time they don't think their dog will do something like that, and then they do, and it's like, oh. But there's some times where dogs are aggressive, and the owner literally lets them out without a leash. But yeah. I am so ready to, I didn't start packing yet, but I'm just so ready to just, like, go home. I want to see, like, I don't know, I have to study, and I just don't want to. I just want to, like, use my what was it? What's the word? I keep forgetting words. Use something to cheat on the test. Will Anakin Skywalker daycare be challenging enough for the parent? Actually, I think Anakin Skywalker daycare would be, I mean, you know, daycare is so the child is watched, and like, it's a place for the child to go when you have something to do. So the child's gone. And with Anakin Skywalker daycare, there will be longer hours for you to be able to, you know, go through your workday, because your child will be gone, because Anakin Skywalker kills children. So that could be a good advertisement, I guess, question mark. But yeah. How did we go from rating the Life is Strange games to Anakin Skywalker daycare? Cheap rates. You're right, cheap rates. Okay, I was driving, I don't know where this was. It was like in a rough part of Allentown, I think. And it was a child care center, but it looked sketchy. I think the worst part is it had like a sign that like gas stations have when they're open. It was like open 24/7. I was like, what? I was like, what do you mean open? Like, I could just drop my like all right. I'll see you later. Like, I don't know. There's something sketchy for me about a 24/7 daycare. I don't know. But what were we talking about originally? I don't know how this conversation evolved. This conversation got weird. But oh, because I was talking about how me and Misty were talking about how we worked in occupational childcare. There was this one girl. I'm sure, obviously I can't say their names on here, but whew, that was the person who ran like the occupational childcare center. She was not very nice at all. Like when, like, a lot of the things she yelled at us for, really, like, no one really, like, it's not even a thing. Like and it was hard to, in my opinion, it was hard to learn, because if we made a mistake, she'd yell at us. So it's like, when you're doing something like working in a daycare, like if there's something you could do better, we kind of just help each other out in the classroom. Like I don't know. I think that the way the CIT teacher kind of turned off, like, any, like, does she deal? Yeah, I'm not talking about Miss L. I'm talking about Miss T. She was the person. She was the teacher of the daycare kids, but she was not very nice. Like she like we were doing like most of the work, like the dirty work, and which is fine, but there was virtually, like, kind of treated us pretty bad. But I think she yelled at me and Misty for the same thing one time. I don't remember what it was. But it was something really dumb. And I just remember, like, I didn't enjoy going there that much because I always felt like it was too rigid. It was like too... I think Shikoto, who was definitely... She only yelled at you one time. Well... Here's the thing. As someone who was in the profession, I don't think she was fit for the profession. Because she was very impatient. And maybe we remember things differently. So I'm not trying to say, like... We might remember things differently, or we might have different perceptions of what's, like, mean and what's not mean. Or what's... But I think that the way she handled a lot of things, like, she had more of a towards us, for the people trying to choose Mr. Memory to believe, for the people trying to get, like, to learn occupational, like, child development. She took a more, like, disciplinary approach to mistakes than a growth, like a how to learn. Like, it was more like, I don't know. I was very intimidated by her. But because of how she kind of... I don't remember how... Oh no, she yelled at me big time once. I think it was because, it was because, I was changing a diaper and I stood the kid up on the changing table to pull his pants up, and the kid's like 3. Like, that's what we do. That's what everyone does, like, working out the day. Like, that's what you're mainly supposed to do. One time she just... well, we definitely remember things differently, because you managed to never change a diaper in your 3 years there. But she screamed, like, she screamed at me. Are you thinking... Because there were two other ones. Like, there was Miss Danielle, who was awesome. I loved her. But Miss Tina, she yelled at me for something that is done in every single daycare. That's kind of what you're supposed to do. Unless they're like a newborn, you're not gonna lift them up on the table. But like you, as long as you have their support and you're holding them. But she made it a huge... She was like, you could have, this child could have died, and then you would have to live with the rest of your life. Like, literally, these are the words she used. You would have to live with the rest of your life that you hurt a child. I was like, what? And then I felt really bad. And then Miss L talked to me. Like, I was like, and when I learned that, like, when I watched, like, the daycare training and I realized that's what you're supposed to do, I was so pissed. I was like, all these years I thought I endangered a child, but I'm doing what the training is you're supposed to do. Because if you keep them laid down, or it's harder to properly get things together. So it's like, I don't know, I was just so pissed that, like, I was basically told I endangered a child's life, which was a major exaggeration, even if it's like, yeah, maybe you should do something else. It's major exaggeration. But I think that was kind of out of line, how she treated that situation. Oh, no, yeah, and I remember I told Jen, and Jen was like, what? She does that all the time. So it was so weird. And I was pregnant with Ryan at the time, too. So it was like, it was kind of like, I don't know. It was really weird. But oh my god, Misty, you remember when we were doing CPR training? And I literally had just found out I was pregnant with Ryan. I just found out I was pregnant, like, I think it was the day or something. And they were like, and we were sitting next to each other and we did the Heimlich thing. And Miss L was like, and if someone's pregnant, and Misty, and I just kind of looked, I looked at Misty, I was like, don't even do it. Don't do anything. Don't do anything. That was funny. It was literally the day I find. Good old days. Bulletin boards were fun though. Doing bulletin. Did she know? No, I've only known for like a few hours at that point. Or if I'm thinking of it correctly, or was it a little bit after I found it? I don't remember. I don't actually, yeah, I'm not 100% sure if she knew. But she found out without me telling her. Which, I don't know how she found out. I wasn't, maybe because I kind of told everyone that I could talk because I was stressed. I was like, hey, and someone probably snitched it out. Because I remember a few days, like, when I kind of, like, was telling people, or telling, like, people I was close to, like, about the whole situation and all that, out of nowhere, like, the seniors in the class in the occupational childcare class wanted to follow me on Instagram. Like a bunch of them did, and I was like, like, they requested me. I was like, interesting. Suddenly they're all wanting to follow me. So that was so annoying. So many people talk shit at that school, dude. Oh my god, but the cosmetology class, those people would fight all the time. Cosmetology was like a prison. It was wild. I had Easy Mac and now I have... Do you remember Easy Mac, Misty? I just had Easy Mac for dinner and now I have indigestion. I need to take a Tums. Well, anyway, I think I should probably go. It's been 2 hours. And the last hour is me rambling, so I also probably... How that caused indigestion? I don't know, I'm not a scientist. Maybe it wasn't the Easy Mac. Maybe it was... Oh, it could be the soda. That's probably it. I probably am not going to keep this video up because I don't want the things I said about, like, parents and childcare to come back and bite me in the ass. Or things I said about, the teachers. I shouldn't have said that on a live stream because I kind of forgot I was on. See, when I'm talking to y'all, I forget that other people can hear, and it's gonna stay up on YouTube because I have that setting. So I'm probably gonna take this down because a lot of times people, like, with jobs and stuff, they check your social media, and if like, say I want to be like a teacher in a childcare center, and I apply and I get like the lead position or whatever, and they check and they see, oh, the kid's parents can be so annoying, and you have your kids too. Of course he's gonna bite someone. Like, they're gonna be like, oh no. So I'm probably gonna take this down. But it was a fun conversation. But yeah. So Misty, no one will watch it. I know, but it's still risky. It's still risky. Ooh. I just don't want things up of me saying stuff like that. Like, I don't know, it just gives me anxiety. I shouldn't be freaking exposing people on live. I just forget that I'm live. But, also, Sam, what the frick do you mean no one will watch it? That was rude. No, I'm kidding. I know you did. I know what you meant. I know what you mean. I know what you mean. I can drag a bunch of it's just you two. I can drag a bunch of asses right now. I will. I mean, I won't, but I will. But yeah. Well, of course, no one like that, but drag me. So we got Misty over here, right? Oh, Misty, I can't drag you. I have to be with you to drag you. Alright. Wow, Misty, I can't believe I'm saying next Thursday. That's freaking wild. Like, usually be like next month, next 2 months, like next Thursday. I'll see you next Thursday. I don't know what to drag you on. You gotta give me a hint. Yes, that is true. Misty is a hoe. That is factual. That's just, but but like, bro, all I know about Misty. Oh my gosh, I don't know when her being a hoe started, but everybody at PetSmart started calling her a hoe. Everybody at, well, because I think I'm the thought. I think Misty's the hoe and I'm the thought. But no one calls me a thought. So, it's like knowledge. I mean, okay. Now I'm going to admit it on camera. Misty and I are not hoes or thoughts. However, we are, at the same time, to each other. Oh wait, that doesn't sound right either. We're hoes and thoughts to each other. No, that sounds wrong too. Frick. We call each other a hoe and a thought. Okay. Yeah, Misty is my hoe. Her name's Hoe and my contact sheet in my hoe. And I'm Misty's thought. Didn't we have nicknames for, or was that me and Jen? We literally made nicknames for everybody in the class. I don't think that was you, Misty. But I don't remember calling you anything else. Interesting. No, my first day at CIT, I sat by you and Josiah, and I think even Kim. But then I didn't talk for a while. I didn't know any of you really that much. I haven't talked to you since middle school. And I was just kind of like, for a while I sat by, I can't remember their names, sat by these people, and the one guy kept like making weird like sexual comments towards me, and I was like, I need to find new people to sit with. I think his name was Jimmy. He was like 2 feet tall. All I know about Misty. Misty, maybe we can stream together when you get back. So Sam, I'll only have one audience, but Sam is probably gonna be the only one watching. Oh my gosh, how am I gonna stream with my dad? He's gonna embarrass the crap out of me. I don't even think I can mute my. My dad's gonna like come downstairs and like just start going off about something. 2 performers for 1 viewer. Yeah, I don't know where my Switch is, so if we're streaming like Mario Party or something, Misty should bring her Switch. How am I going to stream at home? I guess Sam, I'm just gonna have to warn you, my dad's gonna embarrass the crap out of me a lot. And he's gonna do it on purpose too. Misty, you know he's gonna come down and do some shit on purpose. Kale, can you come here please? Not even that. He's not gonna know I'm streaming, so he's gonna come down and be like, shut up! How come you didn't bring your Switch to Idaho? Because I don't know where it is. It's missing somewhere. It's probably under a cushion or something. Last time I came home, I left it in Idaho. Huh? But then I lost. I don't know where it is. Last time I came home, I left it in Idaho. That's the last time I came home. I don't know. If I'm meant to find it, I'll find it. If not, whatever. Maybe someone stole it. It'd be like that. No, that was fun though. My dad's gonna be like, who's on the internet with you? And then he'll be like, I already know that my dad is gonna start talking in an Australian accent when I say you're from Australia. He'll be like, oh, in a terrible accent, thinking he's good at it. The new one will be out soon, though. The new Switch. You're making a new Switch? Oh my gosh, I've been live for 2 hours right now. I'm just so excited to come home and see you. Okay. Yeah. My dad will make non-stop puns, and if I find something funny, he keeps repeating it until it's unbearable. However, my dad is hilarious. When I was playing Call of Duty with him, oh my gosh, some of his comments are not extremely politically correct, so I don't know if I'll stream it, as Misty can probably imagine. But I'm like, what'd you say, Dad? But like, that's what boomers go. They can't. No, he can't let a joke die. He cannot. He will tell it again and again. Like, I'm telling you, like, jokes from when I was like 10, he will still say now. Like, it's wild. Alright, anyways, I should probably get off. It was so nice talking to you. I'll see you soon, Misty. 2 weeks. 2 weeks from today, I'll be picking you up from PetSmart and ruining everything you just faced on PetSmart. And saying how much I hate PetSmart. So I'll see you then. Bye!